Thanks, Allie. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Now here's Mitchell. The baseline J. The rebound by Bridges. Pass to Paul. Over Mitchell. Paul, shot is off.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Inside. Here's Ayton. That shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Back to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Outside Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Gobert. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Ayton inside. Bogdanovic on him. Outside Paul. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Now here's Paul. Here's Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Here's Mitchell. Give him 8 points now. That's tipped. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
And there's 1:45 left in the opening quarter. Back to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 5. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
And they're really working the paint now.
Mitchell up top. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Over to the wing. Outside Conley. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
The Suns have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Three-pointer, Bridges. O'Neal pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Pass to Booker. To the inside. Here's Ayton over Gobert. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the #1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft, DeAndre Ayton, is going to be a feared big man for years to come.
From deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. It's all tied in Phoenix. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Conley against Paul. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's gotten his first basket of the night.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Now here's Booker. To the middle. Here's Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Bridges has got his first bucket in this one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Left side Mitchell takes a three. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
And here's Booker. And he lobs it up top.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Ayton. And Booker puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from downtown. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 10, just 4 to shoot. Back to O'Neal. Lets the three fly. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. It's a one-on-one situation. Bridges against Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And Ayton pulls it down. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Here's Gobert, following the score by Phoenix. Here's Conley. Here's Bogdanovic. Conley finds Gobert. Back to Conley. Inside. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovic. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now here's Bridges. Crowder outside. Pass to Paul. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Booker. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Bogdanovich. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Utah?
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've shown some real tenacity on the boards, and it's turned into a lot of second chance points. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Conley against Paul. The 3 from Mitchell. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Out to the right wing. Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Pass to Paul. Fires from deep. They get it again. Outside for Booker. Over Mitchell. Another one falls for Phoenix.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
From deep, Conley. Paul with some nice D. It's good if it goes. Can't get it to drop. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, Kent. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. And that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So the Utah 5 right now. Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, BA, I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
And so it's Utah with it, coming off a Suns make. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kaminsky. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 9-point Phoenix lead.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Clarkson outside. Here's Ingles. Oh, there's the alley. In transition, here come the Suns. Pass to Payne. Over Gay. That one's wide left.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
And he drives in. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Payne against Whiteside. Here's McGee. Second shot opportunity. Here's Shamet. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The shot by Payne, no good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Gay finds Whiteside and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Shamet. Here he goes. And McGee with the stuff.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Payne against Clarkson. Stolen by Whiteside. Clarkson attacking. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Clarkson's gotten his first points of the night.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Pass to Shamet. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Honey. Now here's Whiteside. Here's Honey. To the paint. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. Ingles against Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside. The free throw drops for Johnson.
At the line for Phoenix.
And Johnson drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Ball stolen.
Jazz foul. Rudy Gay.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Suns?
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Here's Honey. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Suns leading. Here's Shamet. Pass to Payne. This one for 3. The rebound by Oni.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Inside, Clarkson. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Whiteside against Payne. Pass to McGee. Here's Shamet. Shot clock at 6. McGee with it. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Paul against Conley. Here's Booker. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Suns lead by 8.
analytics say don't shoot the mid-range shot. Sometimes the best scorers are efficient in that area. Devin Booker, one of those guys.
Outside Mitchell. Crowder grabs the miss. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now. Booker with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Paul. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. From the high post. And another basket for Phoenix.
We've heard the term master of the mid-range. To Chris Paul, it's apropos.
Now Mitchell. Pass to Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. Back to Crowder. 6 to shoot. To the left side wing. Ayton passes to Paul from the corner, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Jazz have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Conley passes to Mitchell. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Outside Paul. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Paul. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Phoenix is shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Bridges passes to Ayton. Booker against Gobert. Back to Ayton. Over Gobert. And there's Ayton on the assist from Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Mitchell finds Conley. The Suns clear it. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Here's Paul. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul's such a quick thinker.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. They get it back.
Great anticipation on the tip-in. He was ready to make that play.
The Suns have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Conley against Paul. Booker for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
And that one's good from Conley.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Pass to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And the Suns lead by 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
From outside the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Stolen by Booker. Pass to Paul. From deep. Drains the triple.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
The 3 from Mitchell, and the 3-pointer goes.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Booker, the pass to Paul. From deep 3-point range. From deep. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. A competitive game, you have to feel like.
Thank you, Kevin.
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. So here's Miami's starting group. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spot. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. The feed to Crowder. Butler with the steal. Paul Paul against Lowry. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Three-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Bridges. Yes, that goes in.
Superb vision and decision by Jake Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Lowry against Paul. Outside for Robinson. Now, here's Tucker. He's tightly guarded. Adebayo against Booker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the paint, here's Crowder. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Paul outside. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
Back to Lowry. Launches a 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Tough-minded individual. Lowry answers back with his own 3 on the other end.
Booker in the corner. Passes it to Crowder. And Booker kicks to Bridges. Back to Booker. Pass to Crowder. And Adebayo sends it back.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts. Using it well with that block.
Butler against Bridges. Double team on Adebayo. The shot by Butler. Nobody around.
Jimmy Butler.
That's in. Coming off an assist from Adebayo.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary. Even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Robinson passes to Butler. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Robinson misses. The Suns leading. Here's Booker. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Here's Tucker. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Again, the miss by the Heat. Suns leading by 3. Booker, right side. Here's Paul. Rebound by the Heat. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Robinson, that's good.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
For 3, Booker, another three for Phoenix.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Butler with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Count the basket.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the night here. Free throw, good Butler. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Robinson, that's good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
On the wing, Booker. From deep, here's Crowder. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Adebayo with the bucket.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Suns trail by 3. Ball outside. To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo. And they're on the break. Here's Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Tucker's got the lead up to 5 now for Miami. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Back to McGee. Poked loose. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Phoenix on defense. They trail by 7. Lowry drawing the double team.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnover.
Here's Payne. They get a hand on it, and they'll get another chance. In the corner, Shamet with it. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky.
Kaminsky the third.
That's his first foul.
That's his first
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
First trip to the line for him here.
You love the intensity Kyle Lowry brings. He gives you a no-nonsense mentality at the point guard position. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
2 minutes.
Shamet with it. Morris is there. And that one's good. Shamet.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now, Hero. Dedmon in the high post. He feeds it to Morris. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Heat lead by 9.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Dane looking around. 1:12 left in the first half. Johnson finds Kaminsky. 5 on the clock, and there's the call on foul out. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. Payne passes to McGee. Back to Payne. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Over in the corner, Hero. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Hero's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Morris throws it down.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
All checked in for Cameron Payne.
Dancer.
30 seconds left to play here in the half. Paul with the ball. And there's the drive. Basket good. Paul's got 5 now.
With the ball on his string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
Oladipo outside. Hero passes to Dedmon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
The thing about Dedmon, doesn't have a lot of go-to moves, but his activity causes havoc.
Both shots good from the stripe.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And we finished one half of basketball. Miami ahead. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They kept at it on both ends of the floor. That's all for now.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Morris. Then there's Oladipo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Suns making a switch here. Payne's checked in. Morris looking over the floor. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the technical free throw is good. Phoenix calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
top, Hero. He's covered by Shamet. 4 on the clock. Here's Oladipo. McGee with the block. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Shamet the pass to Johnson. Now Hero. He's covered by Shamet. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's foul number 2 for him. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Morris dishes to Oladipo. Pass to Dedmon. Nice move. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Inside, Kaminsky, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
The pass to Hero. Takes it inside, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Dedmon's got 7 points.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
Payne kicks to Shamet. Back to Payne. Bucket is good.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Oladipo taking his time here. Feeds it to Morris. Misses the layup.
How is it possible? Wide open too.
And the foul called on Markieff Morris.
Second team
That's
foul.
foul number 2 for him. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Now here's Payne, guarded by Oladipo. And here's Payne over Oladipo. Payne can't hit. Miami leading by 14. On up the court. And Dedmon throws it down.
Assisted
And above the rim finisher, Dedmon gets most of his points right at the rack.
1:52 left in the third. Here's Payne. Off target at the rim.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Timeout called, the Suns. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. 1:30 left to play in the third.
In Tyler Hero's defense, maybe not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle.
That's his third
Bulking up
foul.
would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, GA.
Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Suns trail by 20. Booker looking around. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
That's his
first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Hero with it. Working on Booker. The shake. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 5.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Offline with his 3. The Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Dedmon finds Morris. Fires from deep. Booker pulls it in. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
The Heat have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And the Suns call time here.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable, and his hunger to keep getting better also impressive.
Here's Paul, drives to the hoop. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Now here is Robinson. Over Booker. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so it's Miami cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
3-point field goal.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Suns. Drop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder.
Phoenix
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Oladipo. Lowry dishes to Robinson. Paul against Lowry. Now, here's Tucker. Tight defense on him. 4 seconds left. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Cameron Payne's checked in for the Suns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Shooting for Miami, Kyle Lowry. At the line for 2.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Payne. No good with the layup. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Heat. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Passes it to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
I mean, a fantastic game for them in open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Dishes it to Tucker. Pass to Butler. The train. Offensive rebound. Here's Adebayo. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Booker with no one around. Crowder. And Crowder stays with it.
That's a sneaky veteran move. Crowder finding ways to make his presence felt.
Now here's Lowry. Payne covering. Pass to Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. Three-pointer. Butler. That's in. Coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Trains the three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter at the earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now Lowry. Robinson on the wing. From the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 7 points for Devin Booker.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Heat.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Butler.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
It's tipped. Back to Booker. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
16 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Now here is Lowry. Payne covering. Lets it go with a 3. That one's not going to go. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism where centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
And Capella gets it to go.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Paul passes to Booker. Bridges against Hunter. Pass to Crowder. Outside Booker. Clock at 6. Driving inside. The rebound by the Hawks.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Young, the pass to Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Hunter can't get it to go. The Suns have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Bridges, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Crowder outside. Ayton against Young. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on Young.
First team foul.
This guy should be a double-double threat and is still learning how to play. DeAndre Ayton has a great combination of size, scoring ability, and rebounding. This what makes him a very valuable player in the league.
Now here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Let's go with a 3. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to start. To the middle. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. The 3 ball. Paul with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Left side Booker. Fires the 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Now Young. Capella finds Young. He takes it in. Got it. Young's got 5 now.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Ayton. The shot that time not on target. Capella with the defensive effort to the inside. Here's Crowder. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Paul passes to Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Down low. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Out of bounds.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. Pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Outside Booker. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Hawks. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. A good look from Bogdanovich. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Bridges. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
Bridges hits them both. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. From downtown. Atlanta gets it back.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Outside Paul. Capella with a block. They recover it. It's all tied in Phoenix. And we'll be back shortly for the start of this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center. Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Bridges. Here's Booker. Back to Bridges. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Suns on D. They trail by 3. Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Young can't hit. Well, Phoenix is shooting only 31% in the game. Bridges passes to Ayton. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. The offensive rebound. Outside Booker. Drives to the hoop. And Booker with the jam.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Inside. Here's Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Crowder finds Booker. Nails it from 3. Booker's got 8 points. Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend, but some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or 2 before you realize this guy's a lefty.
The jump hook. Ayton, no good. For Atlanta, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Bogdanovich, and he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Collins against Paul. Excellent D there from Collins. The Hawks leading. And now we've got an intentional foul. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Atlanta making some changes here.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Williams from long range. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Pass to McGee. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Phoenix no good that time either. The Hawks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Gallinari. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Gallinari's gotten his first bucket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Payne. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
It's on Danilo Gallinari.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, this is what gets his teammates going. The veteran Williams shaking and making the defense work.
Pass to Shaman. 1:06 left to play in the first half of basketball. And the layup is good off the glass.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Gallinari. There's the drive. Back to Jang. Outside, Williams. Here's Jang. Covered by McGee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Payne, pass to Kaminsky. Here's Shamet. Herder defending. Here's Payne driving in, and he banks in the layup.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Williams from long range. No good there.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Kaminsky finds Payne. Over Williams. Misses off the left iron. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a... Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 8 points, 2 blocked shots, and
second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. A fantastic game from Clint Capella in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Now, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Landry Shamet, Cameron Johnson out there with Frank Kaminsky in this campaign, and it's McGee in at the 5. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. The Hawks shooting a nice 50% for the game. Payne against Williams. Hauled in by McGee. The Suns trailing. Kaminsky right side. This for the tie. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Pass to Gallinari. Puts up a 3. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Back to Payne. Driving inside. That one's good. This game is all even. Payne's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And here's Collins for 3. Sinks the tray. Collins has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. McGee with it. Guarded by Capella. Here's Shamet. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And here's the fast break. Here's Young. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Shamet. McGee has an open look. That one a little long. Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. But he's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Young, the pass to Capella. That shot, no good. Great D that time from McGee. And he commits the intentional foul. Phoenix making some changes.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Bridges. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And now just a 1-point Atlanta lead. Young, the pass to Collins. Young with it. He's got 7. Driving to the basket. Basket counts.
Trey Young.
Young's got 9.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Paul against Young. Outside Booker. This for the tie. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. 11 points in the game.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything. Lets the opportunities come to him.
Young finds Collins from behind the arc. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Pass to Paul. To the inside. Bridges passes to Crowder. Here's Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in. Ayton Aiton's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Collins outside. Stolen by Booker. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Crowder missing. Atlanta's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Hunter. Collins outside. And here's Capella. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Bridges down low. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Here's Young. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. We're at the end of the third quarter, and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Crowder.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage.
Here's Ayton, and he gets it to go. And the Suns lead by 6. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Collins right side. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Ayton. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder outside. Bridges with it. This one for 3. Hunter with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Young inside. He's covered by Ayton. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Crowder goes in. Second chance effort. Banked it in off the glass.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder. Just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physically.
Pass to Collins. There's Young with the 3 from the arc. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Crowder with it. And so he draws the foul, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Nate McMillan as he talked with the team. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said, keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
Second team foul.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Capella against Paul. Here's Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. Young with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Bogdanovich on the wing. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
Booker against Bogdanovich. And Booker with the jam.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Bogdanovich from long range. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. On the wing, Crowder. Guarded by Young. Crowder inside. Young's there. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 10-point Suns lead.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Suns.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for DeAndre Ayton.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Beyond the arc. Collins with the rebound. Capella, the pass to Hunter, to the middle. The kick out to Young. And the Hawks with another 3.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
So the Suns win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Only moments away. It's the NBA on 2K. DA.
Thank you, Kip.
You too. And you're a great competitor. DA, it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. DA, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Now, here is O'Neal following the shot by Chris Paul. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Good D by Booker.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And Paul with the basket on the assist by Booker. Paul's got 5.
Well, there's a level of physicality that all coaches can appreciate. Chris Paul doing work.
Now Conley. Passes it to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Booker. The rebound by the Jazz. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Chalk up 2 there. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Crowder finds Bridges. Out to the right wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
The pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. This one for 3. Bridges with the board. The Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Phoenix no good that time either. And it's Utah's ball. They trail by 1. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Booker with no one around. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Well, just an intelligent move by Booker, right? If you've got to get to the mid-range game to open up other aspects, do it.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Conley. over Paul. Shot clock at 5. Bogdanovich passes to Conley from deep three-point range. The shot no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Conley. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
1:30 left in the first quarter. Conley against Paul. Conley grabs the miss. Utah trailing here. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
No good from Booker.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Ayton kicks to Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. Here's Paul. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Shot's good by Mitchell.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. Over Conley. Phoenix no good that time either. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell wide open. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Will it go? And the dunk by Booker.
Wow, the inability to counter the vertical of Devin Booker. Up and in.
From deep. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz lead by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Suns trail by 3. There's the lob to Bridges. Stolen by O'Neal. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell leading the charge. Conley kicks to Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Paul.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
In transition, here come the Jazz. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Then Tiny gets the jumper to fall. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 5 now for Utah. And Doris, that flow state that athletes can achieve where you're in a groove. When you played and you really had it going, what was it like?
You know what, Kevin, I love the descriptions of players like Damian Lillard or Steph Curry when they are really cooking. They talk about the basket is the size of the ocean, that they hear no noise. They see no defenders. They are simply in this state where all the work they've put in has come to pay dividends, and it's so unique and so amazing to watch.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Conley. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. Here's Gobert. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. For 3, Booker buries it from 3-point range. Booker's got 7 points.
When you're a player like Devin Booker, whether you're playing with the ball or in this instance without, your instinct is, I'm going to rise and fire on the catch.
O'Neal misses. The Suns trailing. Stolen by O'Neal. Down low. Keeps it alive. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Utah.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Crowder, the pass to Bridges. That 3 off the mark. Jazz leading by 4. A clear look for Mitchell, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Paul goes in, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Boy, the consistent greatness of Chris Paul, playmaker, scorer, defender, leader, year after year. Chris Paul silences any doubt about his place in this game.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the Suns here with a different look. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Devin Booker. Payne, he's checked in for Chris Paul. And both free throws good from Whiteside. Suns trail by 7. 1:44 left to play here in the second quarter. Payne kicks to Johnson. Here's McGee. Kicks it out to Johnson. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Oni. Payne covering. Oni passes to Gay. Oh, Whiteside in position. Shamet with the steal. Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. And it's Oni with the rebound. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 4-point game. Ingles kicks to Whiteside. Oni passes to Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. To the middle. Feeds it to Whiteside. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. The shot by Oni, no good. Suns trail by 4. And there's the pass to Kaminsky. Buries it down low.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Offensive rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
And some good action.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them hoping. Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. Gay. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. Gay's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Jazz. And here's Payne. Got a piece of it. ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Poke loose, and the Jazz with possession here. Jazz leading by 6. The feed now to Ingles. Pass to Oni. Game with it. Now guarded by Payne. Clarkson outside. Hits it from three-point range. Clarkson's got the lead up to 9 now for Utah.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
6 to shoot. Oh, Whiteside in position. No good. Suns trail by 7. Here's Kaminsky. McGee, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Oni. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clarkson outside. Shoots over McGee. Ingles finds Clarkson. They grab their own miss. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
First team foul.
That free throw, no good. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Whiteside taking 2 shots.
No luck that time either. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Here's Ayton, and he comes up with the deuce. Now it's just a 3-point Utah lead.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Paul outside. Back to Booker. Launches it. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Booker. Paul's got 9 points.
Well, Chris Paul is an elite shooter. The efficiency is there, especially in the catch-and-shoot game.
Mitchell outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 11 points in the game.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Pass to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. The shot's good from Paul.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Mitchell in the corner. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Conley. Banked in off the glass. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Paul finds Bridges. On the wing, Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell with it. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
a smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Jazz lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. Now Bogdanovich. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Out to Conley. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Paul against Conley. The drive by Mitchell. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. And too long on the shot. Phoenix has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Crowder with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Bridges, right side. The kick out to Crowder. Booker the pass to Paul. Booker against Gobert. Gobert with the block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Conley's shot is off. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Bridges inside. Covered by Mitchell, so they take the lead. And the Suns lead by 2.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close. They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich, defended by Bridges, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Here's Conley. From outside the arc, knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That 3-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Passes to Booker. Gobert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Knocked away. And that's an intentional foul.
Devin Booker. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Conley with a wide open look, and the Jazz another 3. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Jazz?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You got to be quicker in transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before the defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Very hard to stop Bogdanovich. He's excellent at keeping his follow-through despite taking the contact.
Booker dishes to Bridges. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 6. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Utah's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Mitchell left side. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Outside Conley. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Bridges with the board.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And they call the foul. So the coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, under the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Bridges against O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. With the clock winding down, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
The pass to Booker from downtown. Rebounded by the Jazz. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. And so it's Utah with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win.
Well, just about.
Thanks, BA.
Valley, they want to stay in the mix. Good reporting there. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for Miami, at the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Now here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Pass to Bridges. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Bridges against Butler. And here's Lowry from the arc. Crowder grabs the miss. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul against Lowry. Butler with a steal.
Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick reaction.
Until they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. For 3, Robinson. Paul against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And he recovers it. Yep, that one goes. Adebayo's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Outside Paul. And he drives in. Second chance shot. Ayton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Lowry against Crowder. They double him with Crowder. For 3, Lowry. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
It's deflected. Adebayo against Aiden. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And another shot. And he comes up with a bucket. Aiden's gotten his second bucket.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Lowry. The three is up. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Paul passes to Crowder. Misses from close range. Miami has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Lowry outside. The three. Lowry with another miss.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Kept alive. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Adebayo from long range. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker to stop the run. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Inside. And Tucker gets it to go.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Paul tries again. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Third team foul.
And he makes a first.
This game is defined by heart and hustle. Bam Adebayo would be welcomed by any coach on any team in any league because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Bridges down low. He's against Tucker. 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. Here's Crowder. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And they get it back. Here's Lowry. Top of the key jumper, no good. And so it's Miami ending the quarter up 10. They've had incredible success. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
On the court right now for the Suns, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Miami has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Lowry. He has 6. On the take. Yep, that one's good. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the attacking mentality of Kyle Lowry, tearing his way to the rim with ease.
Paul into the lane, uses the glass to finish the layup.
You love his attack mentality. Never settling, always keeping the pressure on.
Lowry against Paul. Outside Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Robinson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Booker finds Paul. Paul with with another miss.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And here's Lowry from the arc. And the Heat, another 3. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had. It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And the Suns call time here. You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team, and strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. To the paint. Here's Tucker. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one. Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Payne on the bounce. Lays it up and banks it in.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range. Lowry's got 14.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Payne on the bounce. Pass to Johnson. The shot off that time. And the Heat going the other way now. Butler passes to Lowry. Down low. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him. So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Lowry against Payne. Lowry left side. Adebayo from long range. Rebounded by Payne. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Shamet. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The coaching staff encourages Shamet to take these shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Now Butler fires from the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Butler's got his first 2 points of the night.
And you think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Here's Shamet. Rebound by the Heat. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Butler. One second left. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the... Kyle Lowry has been leading the charge for Miami. 11 points.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game.
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? Kyle Lowry, an impressive effort here today.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
They've got Tyler Hero. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Double team on Oladipo. Hero for 3. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Hero's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line.
He hits the second from the line. Oladipo with the ball. Pass to Strus. Kaminsky against Morris. Here's Hero. Here's Dedmon. McGee with a steal. In transition. Here's Payne. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Victor Oladipo.
Team foul. At the line for the
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Heat shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Payne against Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Clock at 6. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside Payne. And it's blocked by Dedmon.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
Pass to Oladipo. Now here's Hero. He's covered closely. Morris down low. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Dedmon, good.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Outside Payne. Kaminsky with it. Pass to McGee. Here's Payne. He's guarded by Oladipo. The shot by Payne, no good. And the Heat with possession. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Oladipo outside. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Hero against Payne. Hero outside. Pass to Strus. Now Oladipo. 4 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. With the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Dedmon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Three-pointer. Shamet, no good. Miami's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Dedmon. Hero with it. Oladipo on the wing. Stolen by Payne. Shamet into the lane. Banked it in off the glass. Shamet's got 5 points. Here's Oladipo. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the drive. Double team on Oladipo. Here's Dedmon. Kaminsky pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Shamet. He's guarded by Hero. Pass to McGee. Back to Kaminsky. Fades. It's hauled in by the Heat. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in the game. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Morris looking for his first basket still in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Strus. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitutions for your Heat.
And so it's Miami up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Suns, Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the 3.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Lowry against Paul. Adebayo from long range. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Ayton, no good. And the Heat shooting 56% today. Robinson against Booker. Pass to Lowry. 5 on the clock. And here's Adebayo. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Crowder finds Booker. Back to Crowder. Shot from 12. And that one hits the back iron. The Heat on offense. Outside Butler. Outside Robinson. Crowder with a steal. To the middle. Outside for Booker. Into the lane. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Tucker. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Heat?
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Their passing also continues to be outstanding here in the second half.
Lowry outside. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Ayton. Shakes him. And it's good on the lay-in.
For his career, Bam shooting a high percentage from the field because he typically takes good shots.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Butler. Adebayo with the rejection.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Now at the line.
And the technical free throw is good.
I love the leadership Lowry offers. It's very valuable. A great role model for his younger teammates.
To the inside. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Clock at 2. Over Ayton. Adebayo, no good. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Booker attacking. And Booker with the jam.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
Paul against Lowry. Outside Robinson. Launches a 3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Ball with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. That 3's off the mark. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. 1:43 left to play in the fourth. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Suns have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kyle Lowry.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Shoots over Ayton. Again, the Heat misses. 43 seconds left in the final quarter. Good chance here for Crowder. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Now Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Back to Lowry. Adebayo against Ayton. Again, the Heat misses. Now here's Paul. Tightly guarded. And stolen by Adebayo. Now here's Tucker. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Our setting tonight with the... Now it's in.
Thank you, Kevin.
Interesting, D.A. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Young outside, Hunter on the wing, just 5 to shoot, and not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And here's Phoenix. Booker inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. And it's Paul penetrating. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
The Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And here's Young from the arc. That one, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. To the inside, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Young with no one around. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The drive by Booker, and Capella sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Here is Paul. Here he goes.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded with the miss. Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Now, here's Capella. He gets that one.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Now Bridges. Down low. And Crowder with the basket on the assist from Bridges.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And Young kicks to Capella.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Here's Bogdanovich, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
1:46 left in the first quarter. Here's Booker. Rebound by the Hawks.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Crafty move, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Passes it to Booker. 1:11 left in the first. That one doesn't drop. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Bogdanovich wide open. Up again, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 6. The Suns trailing. Ball passes to Crowder. Kicks it to Bridges. Back to Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Booker. Got a piece of it.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Now here's Paul. They can't stop the run with that one.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Crowder with the steal. Here's Booker. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks lead by 4. We'll be back shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Collins with it, now guarded by Ayton. At the top of the key, Capella. Bogdanovich against Booker. The kick out to Young. Outside Collins. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And that one is off. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Booker. And the rejection by Collins.
Oh, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Young pass to Hunter. Paul with the steal. Deflects the pass. Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And the rejection by Ayton. On the wing, Booker. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Paul goes in. Here's Ayton. Booker dishes to Ayton. Trying to get open is Crowder. And it's Ayton missing. The Hawks leading. Greg, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Booker finds Ayton. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Oh, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots, and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Suns. Here's Bogdanovich. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks. Kane with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And they go to the intentional foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And he drives in. Kane can't hit. The Hawks leading by 4. Over in the corner, Williams. buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Payne looking around. And that one is good.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. Herder passes to Williams. McGee with the block. And that's a foul called on going up. That is his first foul of the game.
Team third.
Suns trail by 5. Payne with it. Driving inside. Reddish grabs the rebound. 1:43 left now here in the second. Herder passes to going up. The putback. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. It's deflected. Chang against Kaminsky. Can't hit from in close. To the middle. Here's Rush. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And that bump does not throw Cam Reddish off.
Here's McGee. And a missed layup. The Hawks leading by 7. Here's Herder. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside Williams. Here's Herder. Payne covering. Williams for 3. No good there. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Shamet. And that one drops for him. Now just a 5-point Atlanta lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the wide open shot from Reddish. Off target with the open look.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
McGee and the rejection by Chang. There's the drive. A 3-ball. A shot by Reddish, no good. Got it off in time. That one doesn't go. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And they kept it close, trailing. And
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Suns. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne. Then it's Kaminsky. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
The dive for the ball. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. McGee with the block. And they're able to recover. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Inside. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Suns trail by 5. There's the pass to Shamet. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Back to Payne. There's the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hunter, no one around him. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Hunter's got the first points of the second half here for the Hawks. Here's McGee, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Payne in the post, working on Collins. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Payne. Young outside. Another three for Atlanta.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. Herter passes to Reddish. 4 on the shot clock. Herter, no good. Suns trail by 9. Kicks it out to Johnson. And there's the feed to McGee. Off on the layup.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Here's Shamet, pass to Payne. McGee trying to break free. Payne can't hit.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. They trail by 11. There's Shamet. McGee. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gorgie Dang. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And that one's good. Hunter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Atlanta leading by 9. Young for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And Young kicks to Capella, pass to Collins. And stolen by Ayton. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. Here's Paul, and the rejection by Collins. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Paul passes to Ayton. Suns moving the ball around. Baseline Jay on the way. And Crowder stays with it. Crowder's got 4 this quarter.
And this is what's expected from Jay Crowder, just the hard work ethic to get in there and play physical.
Young is double. Hunter on the wing. Capella inside. He's covered by Ayton. Young dishes to Capella. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Capella's got 8 points.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Ayton, the pass to Crowder. No good on the shot. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Suns trail by 7. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Young is double. Right side, Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they pick up 2. And the Hawks lead by 7.
That's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Passes it to Booker. With the drive. And the dunk by Booker.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Young passes to Capella. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. He kicks it to Hunter. Young against Paul. Here's Capella and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the paint. Kicks it out to Paul. Bridges outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Collins passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Capella. Outside Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. And there's Collins on the assist from Capella. Capella's got his 4th assist in this one. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Atlanta has possession. No good from Booker.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Capella kicks to Hunter. Young outside. Down low. Here's Capella. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 5-point game. And here's Booker from the arc. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 or 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Here's Hunter to the right side. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Now the dish to Young. Shot clock at 6. Capella trying to free himself up. Bogdanovich, no luck. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the 4th quarter. Right side Crowder. Bridges dishes to Booker. Driving the lane. He feeds it to Crowder. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Atlanta is shooting 40% from the field. And there's a whistle. Goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Phoenix on defense. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Here's Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's the second personal foul.
In just his 2nd season, Trae Young made his first All-Star game in 2020. An amazing accomplishment. He finished 2nd in assists, 4th in points per game, and is starting to cement himself as an elite offensive talent.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
The Hawks leading. Young outside. And the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Five to shoot. Collins kicks to Young. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Paul passes to Booker. There's the triple. Hunter grabs the miss. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Young finds Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. In the corner, it's Hunter. Second chance shot. Hunter on the wing. Here's Young. The putback. It's good on the putback. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
The drive by Booker, the dunk, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and following the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. And honest, he was fired up. He asked his team, how badly do you want this? Because those guys over there, they're going to give it everything they've got, which means we have to do